Courtroom clash, Trump retains temporary control over California National Guard amid legal storm. In a significant legal development that underscores the fraught tension between federal authority and state sovereignty, a U.S. federal appeal court has permitted former President Donald Trump to temporarily retain control of California's National Guard, despite strong resistance from the state's Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom. The ruling issued by the three-judge panel from the San Francisco-based Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals on Thursday effectively stalls an earlier district court decision that had deemed Trump's 2020 deployment of the National Guard to Los Angeles unlawful. This judicial pause ensures the Republican president's controversial order remain in effect, at least for now, while Governor Newsom proceeds with a broader legal challenge. The judicial standoff stems from the events in early June 2020 when President Trump federalized and deployed 4,000 National Guard troops and subsequently 700 U.S. Marines to Los Angeles, California, amid unrest triggered by his administration's aggressive immigration enforcement tactics. These actions taken over Governor Newsom's objections were framed by the White House as necessary to quell what they described as escalating threats to federal property and personnel. This case has become a flashpoint in a broader constitutional debate. To what extent can a president unilaterally deploy military force on domestic soil without state approval? The Trump administration contends that once the executive determines an emergency exists, judicial oversight ceases to appeal. The appeals court, however, pushed back against the absolutist view, affirming the judicial's role in scrutinizing the legality of such actions. Importantly, the court distinguished between the authority to federalize troops and the activities those troops may engage in, leaving room for further legal scrutiny, particularly under laws prohibiting federal military involvement in domestic law enforcement. Governor Newsom's team has signaled it will continue challenging the deployments on those grounds, though the current ruling only delays the reinstatement of state control over the Guard. Its implications are far-reaching. It sets a precedent for future presidents, Republican or Democrat, who may seek to assert federal control in times of domestic unrest. Moreover, it raises critical questions about the constitutional balance of power, the materialization of civil responses, and the legal guardrails that restrain executive authority. The courtroom clash between Trump and Gavin Newsom over control of the California National Guard is more than a legal footnote. It is a profound test of the American system's checks and balances. As the case unfolds, it will not only shape how the military can be used domestically, but also define the counters of executive power in times of civil strife.